Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. Excuse me, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of May 2022. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me for a price list if you don't already have it. If you want to reach me by phone, it's a separate process. So make sure you're first registered at bill per call, request a call back. If I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also be sure to check me out on Patreon for the monthly Venus sign readings and check me out on TikTok. Alright, so we have the overall energy as strength. We've got the Ace of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the King of Wands. Seven of Wands. We have Judgment. Queen of Wands. And Death. Alright, so I feel like the overall energy is coming off as if a couple of things. Well, I feel like, for one, there is something that you want, but you're refusing to take it. Someone may be flirting with you. Someone may be just trying to get to know you. Maybe wanting to take you out. Maybe you're in a relationship and your partner is suggesting you do something new, but whatever it is, I feel like you're coming off very reserved and your behavior is controlled. This also could be reversed, like there's someone that you're interested in, someone you've been flirting with, but this person is not feeding into your advances. They're just really disciplined and really resistant towards whatever it is that you're offering. Now, for some of you, it could especially be because someone is like, it seems like maybe it's just sexual in nature. And, you know, if you're like, no, I'm not reaching out to that person because I know it's just sexual. I know it's not anything, it's not going to go any further than that. There's not going to be any depth. Like, you might be concerned about a situation like that, especially too if it is like an ex reaching out. Guys too, especially if you were trying to, you know, stay away from someone in particular. They're coming off as always trying to seduce you or tempt you, and I feel like you're just trying to control that urge. You're like, no thank you, even though you really want it. Now, this also makes me feel that you guys that are in relationships, like your loyalty is going to be tested. Either you or your partners. Like somebody is throwing it out there. Somebody's like, come get it. Somebody is like dangling something in somebody's face. And it's like, oh my gosh, you know, that's my weakness. Like, what are you doing? And I just feel like somebody is really having to be controlled with those urges. I feel like if you're single, there may be several people that are interested in you. I feel like someone is definitely could be pursuing you. If you are the pursuer, I feel that whoever you have your eye on, it's like, I'm not backing down. Like, I'm not stopping until that person is mine. And, you know, I feel like someone has bought out the Aries competitive side. That also could be if, you know, just reverse. The person that is interested in you or pursuing you, you're bringing out their competitiveness. Maybe they like the challenge. There also could be a situation going on where nobody was paying attention to you at first. And then all of a sudden, the first person is showing interest and you're taking interest to them. Now all the other people kind of wake up or pay attention. They see you. Some of you are needing to close a chapter, or you are needing to review something that happened in the past. There's a past situation that is resurfacing, and I feel like, once you address it, it'll be over. But I do feel like it's time to close the chapter in, one of these books. Could have been dealing with another fire sign, or could have been dealing with a water sign. For some of you, this is about a dead end. It's like it's just not going anywhere. And I feel like maybe someone also keeps aggressively calling you, aggressively trying to reach out to you, maybe even calling you from different numbers, but I feel like maybe you aren't picking up the phone. Or if you guys do have a conversation, like I said, it's like that's all that was needed for whatever reason. It's not, the chase is over, you can move on. Now also, this might be a transitional phase for you, like something's going on where you're just going through some sort of transition. For some of you, it could be mourning. It might be something sad. And then either way, it seems like your life could be changed forever. There's an event, or there's something that's happening where, your life is about to be changed. You also could be having a situation where you're trying to have a peaceful relationship, but people are being intrusive in some way, or stepping on your toes. And then I just kind of feel that you have to set boundaries with these people. Okay, for some of you, I feel that there may be an end to some sort of pettiness going on, or some sort of distance. If there's been a lot of bickering with you and your partner, I feel like that's coming to an end. Or if there's a love interest where the two of you have not been communicating with each other, you've both been very guarded or distant with each other, it's possible that you guys are ready to just end this war. Like, it's been like a silent war, and I feel like now it's time to just let it go. I feel too like maybe someone has been coming off untouchable, or just like so high and mighty, so strong. Somebody's been coming off to the point where, like, I don't need anybody. I don't need blah, blah, blah. And just feeling the need to be so strong that it's to the point where maybe you are unapproachable. It's like you've set some sort of bar that is unreachable on purpose. And maybe you like it like that. You know, maybe you're just like, you know what, I don't care. I can be single, I can be alone. I'm not wanting to deal with anybody unless they can reach this bar. Okay, I feel too like either someone is sick and tired of sabotaging their happiness, so they're ready to make some changes, ready to transform and be a different person so that they can have the type of relationship that they want or be the type of person that they want, so they could be, so that someone could be the type of person that they want. Or it was something else I was just getting. Someone may be tired of just ghosting or being very quiet and doing nothing. However things have been, whatever is in your control, I feel like you're deciding to do something about it. Some things you can't do anything about. You're like, this out of my hands. But I feel like the things that you can control, you're doing something about it. For some of you, this may be about physical changes. Feeling like you want to go under the knife. You're like, you know what? I'm going to have that cosmetic surgery, or I'm going to have that weight loss surgery. So some of you might be doing something very, very extreme to change your physical appearance. I keep getting something about going under the knife though, so definitely could be for some of you out there. And then just anything, like I said, that you have the ability to change, I feel like you're doing it. You're like, okay, I'm ready. If you've been constantly checking up on somebody or snooping, you may finally stop that. Or it also could be something you saw made you just like stop for good. Okay, I feel like someone's name is Wayne. It could be Dwayne, but I'm hearing Wayne. Okay, I'm feeling like something is being erased. I don't know if that is... It might be symbolic, it might be literal, but I feel like something's being erased. Someone definitely may be deleting something that was on social media. Okay, you also may have experienced something that was beyond your control that led to you like feeling like, well, let me take control of my life where I can. But it still seems like initially maybe something was a catalyst for change. feel like someone is also dealing with a breakup or a separation. I almost feel too like someone knows that you've been suffering, or you are aware that someone's been suffering. Okay, I'm hearing something about give it a rest. Like you're needing to give something a rest. It could be if you feel like you've been trying to dominate or take control of a situation. Not take control, but just being too overbearing. Or there's been some sort of power struggles with you in your relationship. I feel that maybe you're like, let me just give it a rest. I'm tired of always having to fight or do this or do that. Okay, someone may be feeling like their relationship is threatened, or there's someone that comes around that can potentially cause a threat to the relationship. Some of you too have been taking a high road. Okay, that old situation, I feel like, this is something that you need to address, and you've been procrastinating, but in the back of your mind, it's like something has been haunting you. I feel like something has even physically manifested as like headaches, like stabbing headaches. Something's been giving you a lot of anxiety about the past and needing to fulfill some sort of soul contract, or to finalize a divorce if you're going through some sort of divorce, or needing to fill out some sort of paperwork. I feel like you're needing to confront the past so that you can move on. Someone also may be waiting for your response. Okay, I feel like there is somebody watching you from a distance. But, I don't know. I feel like someone is just watching something. They're just kind of being entertained by your life. And I feel like someone is not budging. Someone is just comfortable where they are. I don't know who this is. I just kind of feel like it's someone else watching you. It also could be you. You might just be watching someone's life. Like a movie play out. I almost feel like somebody is like placing bets. Even if just to themselves, it's kind of like somebody's like, I bet you they do this next. Or I bet you blah, blah, blah. I just feel like somebody is like reading you. I mean, it could be with tarot, but I really feel like somebody is just... They feel like you're predictable or something. And they know what you're going to do next. I don't know who that is. I was kind of getting something like a family member, like either like your in-law is watching you if you're in a relationship. Either you're like your in-law or somebody from their side of the family is quietly keeping tabs for whatever reason. Maybe they're just observing you and, you know, they just like to get an understanding of who you are without actually interacting with you. Some people do feel like you can learn more by a person just by, you know, watching them or whatever. So I kind of feel like that's what this person's doing. It's possible too that this might be someone's ex or baby's mom just keeping tabs, just trying to see like what's going on. Who are you? Why do they like you? Yeah. I kind of feel like somebody is waiting for something to fall apart too, or waiting to see if you know something. Yeah. Well, that's all the messages. That's all the messages that I have for now. But hopefully, some things have resonated. But feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.